Hi friends, thanks for joining in today. My name is Lori from Cruising for Treasure, and I'm going to show you what I have that sold yesterday and is getting shipped out today. So we had sales on eBay, Mercari, and Facebook, nothing on Poshmark. So I'm going to go ahead and let you see what those are. The first one is Webkinz. I think I've showed a few Webkinz in maybe my mini haul shorts or at the end of one of our pickup and coffee shows. But anyway, if you ever see Webkinz with the tag, the code still intact, so this part here still sealed, get it. As long as it's, $1 to $2. This sold for $15 on Facebook plus shipping. And I picked up two wherever I got this from. They had two of them and I think I paid $2 each. So one has sold and now we just wait for the other one to sell. Okay, and so that was my Facebook sale. Nothing on Poshmark. Okay, and let's see what I had on Mercari. Oh, I forgot to grab it. Okay, so the other day I sold one where it was the Kellogg's promo Lego set, and this was another one of those Lego sets, and this was called the Track Blaster, and that sold for $12 on Mercari. And with Mercari, I pay shipping. So $12 includes the shipping fee. So hopefully they're not in California. Hopefully they're somewhere close. Let me see if it shows me on the app. And I can tell you, oh, Florida. Okay, so it shouldn't be too expensive to ship there. For reference, the one I sold the other day was $8.50 plus shipping. So that's about how much you could expect to get from that. And it's just like the little, the smaller sets that kind of hang on the hooks by checkout at Target or whatever. So it's not like it's a big set. And I picked those up in an online auction set lot. And I mean, I probably paid $1 or less per bag. Okay, so the next thing I have going out, these are my eBay sales from yesterday, which I didn't do too shabby, which is good. And two of my sales were clothing items, which is getting back to what my normal sales look like. It's like during fourth quarter, it's a lot of gift items, obviously, but it's, more hard goods or seasonal items, ornaments, decor items, stockings, that sort of thing. But typically I primarily sell a lot of clothing and shoes and accessories. So, anyway, that was free. Okay, so first is this, Wacol bra. This sold for $15 on eBay plus shipping. Now, okay, if you haven't watched me on YouTube and before that on my Instagram stories, about almost 2 years ago now, I got a massive haul from an auction, a very wealthy woman's lingerie drawer, which maybe I did actually mention this on one of my YouTube videos. Anyway, I've been slowly selling those items. I only have a few left, probably less than 15, but considering I started out with well over 100, that's a lot. So they have sold at varying prices, but like this one sold for $15 for a used bra, 34D is the size. So, and on average, I paid about $2 per bra that I have sold. So $2 into $15, not too shabby. And the wonderful thing about Wacol actually is they have the style number on the tag. So you can look it up and find out the exact name. So if people are searching for that specific style, they can find your listing. Okay, the big sale of yesterday was, it's this big lot. here we go, of vintage Goosebumps books. Now, these are all from the original printing back in the 90s. Goosebumps has since been reprinting because of like the movies that have come out and stuff. But these are all from the original printings back in the 90s, which makes them more valuable. None of them, however, have like the trading cards or the bookmark inside. Because Goosebumps would put, I don't think they did it in every single one of their books, but they would do in the middle of the book, they would have like a, I'm trying to see if there's like a stub. So it must have been maybe the later editions. I'm not sure. Anyway, they would have like perforated bookmarks or trading cards or whatever. So if you find a book that has that's a higher number in the series and it has those attached, those I sell individually because those are worth considerably more money. But I had a lot of 24. I found these at Unique. And if I find a lot of books that are in one series that I know I can make a certain amount of money on, I go ahead and get them. I used to just grab from whatever series whenever I found it and then just wait till I had a large enough number, but that can quickly overtake all of your space. And it just wasn't making sense to me to do that anymore. So if I'm at a thrift store and I see a large number from one series, they don't all have to be consecutive, but you know, a large number, then I will go ahead and get them and sell them. So I figured with the 24 books and with Unique, you buy 3 and get the 4th free or 4 and get the 5th free, something like that. Plus I had a 20% off coupon. I figured that I probably paid on average $1 a book. So it was about $24. And then, so I listed them for $100. And I had an offer for $84 and I accepted it. So 24 into 84 is A-okay in my book. And they're actually in really good condition, all things considered. I don't know if y'all have sourced many of the Scholastic vintage books, but a lot of times the pages can get very brittle or yellowed and the covers can just look terrible. And I think really this is the worst one in the whole lot. You can see that it's kind of breaking and tearing and whatever. Anyway, so just something to keep an eye out for. Again, it's the original printings of these books, not the reprints. They're not going to do as well. And the higher numbers, the better for Goosebumps. You want the higher numbers or a big chunk of the series like I had. So 24 into 84. Not too shabby, and they will ship medium mail, which is much more reasonable than priority. Okay, next. These are just so pretty. I wish I was the kind of person who set a beautiful table at the holiday, but I just am not that person. But these are so cute. They're napkin rings, and they have like a glittery glitter coating on them. They are vintage, holly with the berries on it. And I had a set of 4 and they're not branded or anything. But I listed them, I think I listed them for $12.50 and then someone put them in their watch list. And so I sold them for $10 or I sent them an offer for $10 and they accepted. So, which is cool. Awesome. And typically I find these like in the bags hanging on the wall at thrift stores. They'll just put a whole bunch of different napkin rings in there. I will sort them out into sets and list them. And on average, you pay maybe $1 each set at the most, into $10. Why not? Okay, here we go. Another vintage postcard. You know what? I never really researched to see who this guy was, but in this whole collection of postcards that I had gotten, there were several pictures of this guy, Dr. A.T. Still from Missouri. I don't know. And this is their 3rd one to sell, I think, and I don't have any more. And the buyer, who's an international buyer, which is interesting, right? They messaged me to see if I had any more of this guy's postcards. And I said, no, I don't have any more of Dr. A.T. Still. So you know what? Let's just do a little adventure here. Let's see. Let's Google Dr. A.T. Still and see who he was. He was the founder of osteopathic medicine. He was also a physician and surgeon, author, inventor, and Kansas territorial and state legislator. Well, that's very interesting. He was one of the founders of Baker University, the oldest four-year college in the state of Kansas, and was the founder of the American School of Osteopathy, the world's first osteopathic medical school in Kirksville, Missouri. Well, there you have it. That's pretty cool. But I would imagine that it's a very small group of people that would know that, right? People who are in osteopathy. It's pronounced one of those ways. Anyway, we learned something new today, didn't we, guys? Anyway, that postcard is going out the door, and I didn't even say how much it sold for. Let's look that up. $6.99. So that's very interesting. And then, like I said, it's a global shipping. Oh, and of course I can't tell where this buyer is from with the whole global shipping situation. Let's see if I can look up his, oh, France. Curiouser and curiouser. So someone in France wants a postcard of Dr. A.T. Still, founder of osteopathic medicine. All right, moving on. The last sale that I have on eBay was this adorable dress. Oh, so cute. The brand is Cradle Togs, and it just has cows all over it. You know, if Chick-fil-A still did their Cow Appreciation Day, this would be the perfect dress for a little girl to wear. So this sold for $10. It did take a while to sell. But I paid $1 or less for it. And so off it goes to, I'm sure, a super adorable child who's going to wear it. Okay, that is what I have going out the door today. I've had several sales already today. I did start another sale in my store. It's 40% off 1,500 of my items. So if you check out the link in my description, that will lead you to my store and you can hunt around and find things maybe if you're interested. And if you put it in your watch list, I'm happy to send you another offer with another $1 or $2 off to make your discount even greater. Anyway, so hopefully we will have some more great sales this weekend. That would be amazing. Like, I don't anticipate it being like last weekend, but you never know. You never know. At this point, Christmas shopping will be in full swing. People will be anxious to get gifts before the holiday. So that means they need to buy it now-ish. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give a like. And if you have not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And other than that, thanks so much for watching. We will see you next time. Bye.